Okay everybody, we are live here at the Shanghai Auto Show 2025 and it's the press day. It's a really busy day and we are gonna start having a look around, and the first brand we're gonna have a look at is Zeekr. And Zeekr have a lot of nice cars. They are originally from Volvo. They have some great vehicles. So this is the 7X here. 7X, another 7X. And not so long ago, I test drove the 7 GT. Have a quick look inside the 7X. So Zeekr are a company who try to keep the driveness of a car. So when you handle, like when I was driving the 7 GT, that was really impressive. Now I'm going to be streaming for 2 or 3 hours. I'm going to take you around as much as the show as I can, but it's a huge show, so there may be that we can't do it all, but I will do as much as I can. Oh, Trevor, it's so difficult. I've seen so many that I'd like. If I had the money, I'd buy 3 or 4. There's a really nice new BYD Denza, and you'll see that in a video that I've got coming tonight. And there's also now an Avatar 6 with the Huawei technology. Again, really cool. So I think, is this the 7 GT here? This is the 007, yeah. This is the GT version though. But I had a test drive of this recently. Again, a really nice car. It's super fast. The 4-wheel drive version is really good. It's a pretty stylish car, as you can see. Really nice. Oh, I like this in yellow. That's pretty good. Ah, yeah, nice to meet you too. This is the 7 in yellow. I think this looks really nice, the way they got those accents on the wheels. You know, nowadays Chinese cars have just completely surpassed Western cars. Now, this is the 009, but they have a new 9, and it's called the 9X. And we're going to go and see that in a minute. This is the special edition. This actually has 3 grams of gold around the car. So if you see this, hi Paul, how are you? Say hello to the YouTube viewers. Yeah. So this is the special edition, and this logo here on the front contains real gold, and throughout the vehicle there's about 3 ounces of real gold. You're welcome. Beat Choice Access, Best Choice Access. Yeah, you're welcome. I've got my long-sighted glass on, so I might have a bit of trouble reading the comments. Right, this is the Zeekr 9X, and this is their new one. I reckon this will be about 1 million RMB, which will be about $130,000, $140,000. But it is super nice. I mean, it is really slick. It's like it's kind of like a Range Rover style car. I just get out of the way of this guy's camera and we'll come around the other side. So you've got I mean, this is a really nice vehicle. The styling is absolutely lovely. So Neo, when is Neo coming to the USA? I have no idea. There's obviously issues with tariffs. We will visit the Neo booth a little bit later on. This is the 7X here. And we've got a lot of live streamers and press here today. But this is nice. I think this is the 001. I actually like this car. Oh no, it's the 7X, sorry. I got that wrong. Let's see if we can find the 01. Here's the 001. They're quite similar looking actually, but I do like this car. There's a guy that lives in my complex that's got an orange one, Oh, there's an orange one over here, but I really do like the Zeekr 001. It's a very, very nice car indeed. Very, very stylish. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic car. So if you're in the stream, please consider giving us a thumbs up so we can show it to more people. Yeah, this is nice, man. I'm liking this. I'm liking this Zeekr 001. And there's a cockpit. It's really nice. It's all like color coordinated with the outside. So you got all the orange trims and accents. You got the screen that tilts sort of left and right there. Really lovely. Right, okay. Let's see who we're going to next. Shall we go to I don't know. Let's have a quick look at Hongqi. Hongqi are probably one of the most famous car brands in China, and that's because they supply the cars. I don't know whether the brands will have the pickup trucks on display here because they're not really for the Chinese market. So here's some Hongqi, and as I said, this company provides cars to the Chinese president and all the Chinese officials. But what's interesting is some of the more expensive ones, you can't just buy them. You have to be invited to buy them. You can't just go and buy them. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So this is one of their sort of luxury models here. Look, this is the EHS9. But these kind of vehicles, you can't just purchase them. You have to be invited to buy them. They're just super luxury, as you can see here. It's really, really nice. But they have some lovely cars here. Another one here. Oh, what's this over here? Oh my God. What the heck? This is some sort of concept here of some sort of flying pod car. Wow, it's huge. Oh my God. Man. It's massive, that is. Crikey blimey. Look at that. Big wings on that. Wow. That's got to be a concept. That can't be something that's going to get into reality. Anyway, let's go and have a look at their concept car, which is down here. This blue one here is more like your sort of everyday kind of car that your regular people can buy. And oh, this is their concept car here. Look, whoa, that's pretty impressive. Does anybody think cars will really look like that in the future? It's got these massive doors. Let's just have a look inside. Wow, look at this. This is really something else, isn't it? That's very futuristic indeed. Not sure how long it'll be before we see anything like that on the roads, but very futuristic. Okay, let's continue over to Huawei stand here. So if you don't know, Huawei have a lot of brands that they partner with. They actually build the intelligent driving systems for cars and the drivetrain. So this is the Luxeed R7 here. And my car actually is from Huawei. I have the Wenjie MU, which is the Ito M5. This is the Stellato S9, which is also very, very nice. This is the BYD's Fangchangbao 8. And in a minute we'll come on to my new favourite car, and it's really nice. This is, I mean, this is very luxurious inside. This is like, this is kind of like Range Rover territory. It's a very, very big car, but very nice too. This looks like Maybe this is this the M9 here? The Auto M9? Oh no, this is a Voya. Oh, I didn't know they were partnering with Voya. At about 8. Oh, this is the Auto M7 here. Again, another pretty stylish, luxurious car is the Auto M7. And we have another, this is looks like a Geely M8. I've not seen that before. This is the Deepal S09, and the S07, which is the smaller version, that's going to be coming to the UK and Europe very soon, and I'll be test driving that soon in Chongqing, so look out for that video. But here, this is my new favorite car. This is the Avatar 06, and this is packed full of technology. It's very stylish, it's pretty quick, but this also has Huawei's technology inside it, and it's a really nice car. We'll just have a quick look inside. It's a bit difficult because I've got a lot of kit. We'll have a quick look. You can see, and the price on this, it starts at a little over 200,000 RMB, which is absolutely amazing. It's like $25,000, something like that. And it's interesting that earlier I was speaking to a guy on the Huawei booth, and they've got 2,400 amp charging now. Right, okay, so let's go and check out Lynk & Co and see what's on the Lynk & Co booth. So Lynk & Co are another Geely brand. So Geely have Volvo, Polestar, Lynk & Co and Zeekr. This is one. Oh, they got a driving simulator going on here. So let's have a look what they've got. They've got the 09 here, which is a nice vehicle. Very nice. We have the 03. I don't think all the Lynk & Co's at the moment are electric vehicles. I think some are still combustion engine. We've got some more 03s down there in a sort of racetrack configuration. This is the 09. This is quite a big SUV kind of vehicle, the 09 is, but also very nice. And then we got the 07. Oh, what's this one here? This is a big vehicle. Oh, this is the Lynk & Co 900. Wow, this is super big. Look at that. Look at the accents of Lynk & Co here down the side. Really smart. This is, there's a lot of people around this one. It's getting a lot of interest. It's got a split tailgate there. So you can sit on the back of there, do your fishing or something like that. Can't really get in to have a look inside here because it's just so busy. It's really busy in there. Oh, that's interesting. You can flip the rear seats round so you can face the other way. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's very cool. But yeah, there's obviously a lot of interest in that Lynk & Co 900. Let's continue, see what else we can find. So we've done Zeekr, we've done Hongqi, we've been to Huawei. Maybe do we wander to another hall or not? I'm not sure, but we'll see in a moment. Let's have a look. Where are we going? So yeah, I'll just quickly show you Huawei. So this is all about the ADS, and they're just releasing ADS 4. I'm currently on 3.2, but they're releasing 4. And then this here is about Huawei's charging, and I was really surprised to see this. So this is an automated robotic charger, So basically you'll pull up at a charging station and you won't need to get out of your car. It will just use this robotic arm to insert the charger into your car. So that's pretty cool. I thought we would wait a bit to see if it moves, but it's not moving. So we will continue. Right, I just need to check something. Oh, okay. Just need to confirm. And that's it. We're now charging. So yeah, as you can see, this robotic charger will insert the charging head into your car, and I think you can use that with many different models. And as you see over here, this is their charging, and they've got 2,400 amp charging now, so that will be like pretty fast. And I guess they will be rolling those out soon across parts of China. Let's continue to have a look around. So we got Mazda here. I'm not that familiar with Mazda, so we'll just have a quick walk around Mazda just to see what's there. Yes, they do have an area for tank. That is great. Warm motors. We will see if we can find the tank. So this is Mazda. Mazda have some nice vehicles. The EZ6 here. Very, very smart. Let's find out where we've got to go to the next hall. So this is 6.1 I'm in now. So we need to make our way to another hall. So let's see where we can do that. Actually, I think it's probably this way. Let's go and have a look. Oh yeah, 5.1. Let's go and have a look in 5.1, shall we? And we'll see what's in 5.1. Let's cut through the Mazda stand again, because why not? Another live streamer here. There's a lot of live streams, so let's go and see who's in hall 5.1. Japanese brands are having a bit of a hard time here in China now. The ones that have got joint ventures are not doing too bad, but the ones who haven't got joint ventures are starting to struggle a little bit, I think. But yeah, let's go into 5.1 and find where that is. I think it's right opposite us. And then we will work our way around to some of the other halls. Okay, we need to. Okay, so we're heading towards 5.1 here. We're going to see what's going on in 5.1. See what brands we recognise here in 5.1. Let's get in. Oh, there's Xiaopeng I can see in here. Let's go and have a look at Xiaopeng. Wow, this is some sort of drone company. They got some cool drone. That looks like it could be very military kind of drone, that does for sure. Okay, X-Pen, or as we say in China, Xiaopeng. Let's see what this looks like. So they've got quite a lot of models going on. It's very busy on the Xiaopeng stand. There's a lot of people. Let me see. What do we have? Oh, this is the new G9. Very, very nice one. The 2025 edition of the G9. That's pretty neat, that is. And here we have the, this is the G6, the smaller one. Also pretty nice. Look at that, it's great, isn't it? There's just so many nice cars now. I think this is the P7. Yeah, oh, the P7 Plus. Yeah, it's just seeing the cockpit there of the P7 Plus. Very stylish. I mean, a lot of these cars now, oh, this is their sort of lower version, the M03. But this is meant to rival Tesla's. The pricing's a lot cheaper, and the specification is very much the same. But I think it's quite a nice car. I think it's called the Mona 03 or something like that. It is a nice car. I'm not sure about this cream colour. It's not my kind of colour, but it's really pretty nice. This is another G9 here. And have a look at this G9 from just out here. Again, fairly comprehensive cockpit. You got double screens, one for the passenger entertainment, one for the driver information, and there's another smaller one just behind the steering wheel there. So that's Xiaopeng. Oh, this is their concept car, obviously. It's, I'm not sure about that. It's rather large, isn't it? It's huge. Oh, and they've also got a kind of flying car stroke drone here. It seems a lot of the car companies are getting into this kind of drone flying car technology these days. There are quite a lot of them. So that's theirs. Let's continue around. We'll have a look. There we got Audi, which they've kind of now got some cars for the Chinese market only, and it's Audi, but Audi for China. I'm not going to spend too much time on Audi and VW because I want to look at more of the Chinese brands. So we'll make our way to maybe another hall. Maybe we'll try 4.1, and then we'll go back to maybe 8.1. I don't know. Let's see what the signs say when we get outside here. We've done 6.1, we've done 5.1. We need to find maybe 8.1 or something. Let's have a look. Where are we going? Let's have a look. So we've been over to 6.1, we've been to 5.1. Where are we going to go now? Let's see what the signs say. It's a massive place, so it's very easy to get lost in here. Maybe this way. Let's try this way and see what we can find. 5.1, 6.1. I need to walk a little bit to find where we're going first, and then once we find where we're going, we can find the other halls. But I've got a feeling, I don't know that I'm going the right way here. 6.1, 5.1. Let's have a look. Let's see. So we'll head to another hall. I've got a feeling you go down to the bottom and you walk left or right. It's a huge place and the halls are very, very large, so it's very easy to get lost here if you're not careful. But I'll keep going. and see where we end up. Okay, I can see some numbers and signs. So let's have a look. Right, so let's try 7 and 8. Let's try 7 and 8. Hole 7, hole 8. Oh, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do 7 and 8, and then we'll go back to the lower numbers after. So some places here you can get food to eat if you get a bit hungry, or you can get a coffee. But as I say, it's such a massive place that it takes you quite a while to walk from one area to another. I will try and find the tank brand a little later on, because I did see it yesterday when I was here, but I haven't spotted it today. Let's go over to hole 7 over here. Let's head to there, hole 7, and see what's in hole 7. I do have a map, but I've got my hands full, so I can't actually read the map. It's a bit tricky, but we'll be there anytime soon. Okay, so this is hole 7, which we're heading into. Okay, I can see I can see Bentley just before we go in. Bentley does sell in China, but not very well. Western brands are starting to have a hard time in China, actually. You know, they're being rapidly overtaken by Chinese brands for sure. Oh, so here we have this is Bentley here with some of their, oh, I like that blue, that's a nice blue car. I'm not into Bentleys though, they're kind of like not my style at all. This is, I think, Mansouri. I think they're a custom company, they customize cars. We have Intel. Oh, Lotus should be interesting. So Lotus was also bought by a Chinese company, and the Chinese company that bought Lotus is a company named Geely. So let's go and have a look in the Lotus booth and see what we can see. As I said, Lotus was bought by Geely, and Lotus are well known for their racing history in the UK. But this is one of their cars. Oh, this is obviously a concept car. These are more sort of road-going cars. So this is 0 to 100 in 4.3 seconds, and this is 900,000 RMB. This one, and you have this one here, which is, let's have a look. So this costs 808,000 RMB, does 0 to 100 in 2.78 seconds. What else do we have? Oh, I like this yellow they have. So they're starting to bring out some cars that are less sort of track sports cars and more road cars. So this one costs 718,000. This is more like the Geely and style cars that you see that they've built for Zeekr and Lynk & Co. So I guess it's possibly on the same chassis, although I'm not 100% sure. But also very nice. A white version here. They obviously, you know, command a premium price because they have a Lotus badge, you know, and there's a lot of Chinese people who will be more than willing to pay for that. Well, this is 0 to 300 kilometers an hour in less than 9.1 seconds. Man, 1,980. Wow. And a top speed of 350 kilometers an hour. That's quite a car, isn't it? Let's it's kind of what Lotus are known for, this style of car. It doesn't look like a concept car, it may be. You've got the gull wing doors, lots of carbon fibre. But yeah, that's the Lotus. And okay, we will. It looks like I've got to go back round this way, I think. I go back round this way, and then we will see what else we have in here. Oh, I can see Mini over there now. Mini holds a special place in my heart, and the reason that is my very first car was a Mini. How do I get out? Can I get out this way? My very first car was a Mini. Just here. So Mini holds a very special place. I think it's still owned by BMW. I really, really wish a Chinese company would buy Mini, because then it would be way, way cheaper. So this is the Mini Cooper, and quite nice. I think that's the electric version by the looks of it. We have a Cabrio, but these are, I think, for what they are, I think they're very, very expensive. It's like 319,000. You can get way more for your money in China than a Mini for that kind of money. I think if a Chinese company owned this, they'd be like 150,000 for sure. Well, this is the is it the Clubman? Oh no, the Junker. Oh, it's the Countryman. Okay, so let's have a look at the price of the Countryman. Oh, I can't see the price. Maybe if I touch here. Yeah, this is 400,000 RMB. That is just so expensive for a little car like that. It's just like way overpriced in the Chinese market. I'm not surprised I don't see many of them around, because they're just overpriced. This is the John Cooper Works. This will be their sort of sporty version. Again, 400,000 RMB. That's so expensive for the Chinese market. I mean, I do like them, don't get me wrong, but you know, I'd much prefer to buy an Avatar or an Auto for that kind of money. I think you get much, much better value for money than you do with Mini. Right, so let's continue to 8.1. I'm not going to go around BMW because there's not a lot going on there. There's nothing that really excites me. Haval. Maybe the tank is down there, because this is Great Wall Motors. So let's have a look at Great Wall Motors and see what we can find. See if we can find some. See if we can find some. See if we can find some tanks, which I think we'll be able to, hopefully. Yeah, we're still good on the stream. This is Great Wall Motors. I actually did a project for Great Wall Motors at the Beijing Auto Show last year. But this year I had a project with Chang'an for their model that is coming to you. It seems Tank have got a their own booth right down here, so let's go check it out. Oh, and then after Tank, we're going to have a look at the Neo stand. Oh, Tank. Oh, here, I actually like the Tank vehicles. They're very nice. They're very rugged. They're pretty cool. So yeah, I do like them. Let's go have a look then. Oh, so this is obviously the engine from a tank. Oh, is this a tank? I don't know what this one is. I haven't seen this. I don't recall seeing this one before. It's much more of a round. Oh, it is. Yeah, this is the 500, the tank 500, which is pretty cool. And we got somebody from the Middle East getting interviewed in there, seeing what he thinks. And these are, and then this is the this is the tank 400 here, all kitted up with roof boxes on there. Look, pretty cool. And we got the smaller one, which is the 300. But I do like the tanks. Actually, Ollie has gone on a bit of a road trip with a couple of friends up to Yunnan, and I think they've hired a tank. The tank's all about off-roading. Oh, interestingly, looks like Great Wall Motors have got a camper kind of van going on here, so let's go check that out. Yeah, they have this pickup truck here, which is a fair old size. You don't often see those kind of vehicles in the Chinese market. But yeah, they've got a camper van here. This is something that's becoming more and more popular in the Chinese market. Is this kind of? I really like the finish on this. That's pretty cool. And wow, we've got a washing machine here. Look. Let's have a quick look inside and a spin around. Nice decorated, very nice. You've got all the controls, electronics here. You've got a bed, nice double bed here. Drive-in area just down here. Table and chairs. Washing and cooking and stuff. Really nice that is. That's very smart. Let me carefully get back down so I don't fall out. Yeah, that's really pretty smart, that is. You got another one of their pickup trucks here. This is, again, as I say, you don't really see these pickup trucks in the Chinese market because nobody's about. I do like that. I wonder what the price of that is. It'd be nice to know, but I guess it's not a production model yet, so it might not have a price, but I reckon that will be very competitive, I would have thought. We've got some Great Wall, also have motorcycles, so we've got a big police bike here. Oh, that's really nice, isn't it? It's massive. Okay, time to wander over to Neo. Let's have a look at Neo. So, this one on the corner here, this is their new flagship model, the ET9. And that's quite a large car indeed, very luxurious. Got 3 LiDARs up there at the top. Pretty high-end car, the ET9. They've got all 3 ET9s in a row here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. I can't go in there apparently. So another ET9 here, and yet another one here. This must be a special media area, I guess. There's the other one there. What we got over here? Oh, we got one that's doing some sort of dancing around here. It's just showing off the suspension. But it's got some of the best suspension in the business apparently. They call it, I don't know what they call it, maybe. But yeah, this is showing off what it can do. Look, I guess it's air suspension maybe, I don't know. The Neo owners will know. Let's carry on having a look around. So Neo, I think really they've done a bit of a stupid move. They've got this really cheap model called the Firefly. I really don't understand why they've done that. You know, they try to compete in the premium market, but they've now bought this little cheap car, which is the Firefly. I mean, it's nice, but it's very, very basic. But it's quite a nice little car. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, you got a fairly big frunk there. Think a suitcase.
92 liters.
92 liters. And what's the starting price of this vehicle?
Oh, the starting price is I need double.
In renminbi, it's okay.
The RMB.
Yes.
The RMB is the 150,000
RMB.
Yeah.
Okay. So it starts at about 150,000. Thank you. It starts at about 150,000 RMB. So it's somewhat more expensive than what BYD offerings have. But SIC Volkswagen, if I find them, I will. But we'll continue looking around in there. Now this looks kind of cool. I'm not sure what this is, but oh, it's a Firefly, but it's done up as like a track kind of car. That's pretty cool. I kind of like the look of that. I like those kind of sports cars. So they've got this Firefly brand, and they've also got another sort of mid-brand as well, you know, which I don't know if it's a good idea. They've now got 3 brands, but they're not doing so great. Their sales numbers are not that good, really. This is the ET9, which is very, very nice. In fact, I recently borrowed, I think it was the ES7 or the ET7. I'm not quite sure, to go on a road trip to Shanghai, and it was pretty nice. The seats are very comfortable. I think the interiors are pretty stylish. You've got this sort of screen that goes right the way across the dash, this narrow screen, and you've got your main info screen there in the middle. Yeah, and then got the ET5T, you got the ES8, and then I think this is the smaller ones here. Yeah, the ET5 is a little bit smaller. Again, pretty stylish inside, kind of minimal, but if you like that minimal, then that's what you get. Right, so let's make our way to Hall 8 and see what's over in Hall 8. I know it's very early over there in Europe, but I've only got this morning to do the stream because I will be flying to Chongqing later today. So I need to leave at about 1:30, 2 p.m. China time. This is Aura, another GWM brand. Now these are fairly reasonably priced cars, but I actually like them. I feel this one reminds me of a sort of the old style retro Porsche, and that makes sense because I think they actually hired that original designer to do that. And then this looks very much like the original Beetle, Volkswagen Beetle. But again, I think it's nice that they've electrified it. It's really pretty smart. Just have there's a guy doing a piece of camera in there. It's really nice. And then this looks like it's one of their concept cars. Yeah, it's a concept car. It seems many of the brands are getting these concept cars out there to showcase the way they're heading with design. So let's head up to 8.1. I don't think we've done 8.1 yet, and then we'll go to maybe 4.1, which is where Chang'an are, and see what Chang'an have. But, I don't have an amazing signal at the moment, so I'm getting a bit nervous that I don't have a great signal. But let's get over to 8.1, and we may get that signal back, hopefully. So yeah, let's see. So 8.1 are where BYD are, and also GAC Toyota. Actually, GAC Toyota have got a couple of nice vehicles. They've got this Baoji 7. That's really quite smart. It comes with level 2 autonomous driving. So this is Nissan. I'm gonna go on the Nissan stand. We'll do. Let's do Fanchang Bao and have a look at their new Kai 3. Now the Kai 3 is the smaller sort of 4x4 style off-road vehicle. But the thing about this is that it's really, really competitively priced. I think it started around 200,000 RMB. But it's really nice little vehicle, nice little off-road style vehicle. You can see here the interior. Got these kind of analog switches down here, which is also quite cool. This is the Bao 8. I like the Bao 8. The Bao 8's packed full of technology. So the Bao 8 uses Huawei's ADS, and it's got the 3 LiDARs up here. So the assisted driving is really, really good on this. I wouldn't mind a Bao 8. I'd quite like a Bao 8. It's one of those cars that if I had the money and I could own multiple cars, I would probably... Oh, you saw an Aura car in Kent. Wow. Yeah, GWM are making inroads into the UK. I guess, if I'm right, the charging infrastructure might not be that great yet in the UK. I mean, it's amazing here in China, the charging infrastructure. I drove 6,000 kilometers from Shenzhen to Xinjiang on a pure electric, and I had no problem whatsoever. So yeah, this is the Bao 5 here. Again, a very, very nice vehicle. I've had a test drive of this. I do like the Bao 5. Interior very, very similar to the Bao 8. You got the main screen in the middle, and you got another screen here for the passenger infotainment. And then you've got the most cars now, as you can see over here, come with a head-up display, so you get all the most critical, important information right there in your eyesight, right in front of you. Again, this is the Kai 3, which is a lovely little car. It's a very, very nice little car. Got the driver's information screen here, and the larger screen just there. You've got the 3D view of it on the screen, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's a very, very nice. It's very competitively priced. This starts at around 200k RMB. Oh, no English. Okay, no problem. You speak English? No. No. Okay, no problem. Thank you. So yeah, these I think it's a little over. It's either a little over 200,000 RMB or it's 100 and something thousand RMB. I forget now. But tonight I've got a BYD video launching on my channel, so go check that out, and you will see. Oh, the Cat. Yeah, I like the Cat, Trevor. That's also a nice car. I quite like Auras. They're not that packed full of technology, but they're great little cars. Again, the Bao 8 here. This is kind of a Bao 5. I like this colouring. These are obviously some sort of limited edition ones. Oh yeah, it says on it limited edition. So this is a limited edition Bao 5. I kind of like it in that silver grey colour. Looks really nice. Now, let's go check out Denza, because Denza have some very, very nice vehicles indeed. So, if you don't know, Denza is BYD's premium brand, and they also have a brand called Yangwang. But, oh, hang on, this is Yangwang. So we're going Yangwang first of all. We'll have a look around Yangwang. and we've got to go all the way up here and walk in. But let's check out Yangwang and see what they have. So they have this, the U9. The U9 is their sports car, looking very, very nice. Look at the lights at the front there, pretty cool, huh? You know, I mean, China are just like streets ahead of anyone else in car development. You know, you go back to Legacy Auto. Legacy Auto would have a new model about every 3 years. They might do a model update about every 18 months, 2 years. Here in China, companies like BYD, they've got a new model at least probably one a month. This is a really nice vehicle as well, the U7. You can see a lot more of this U7 if you check out my video that's launching tonight. Serious luxury this is. It's really, really nice. Let's have a look around that, and we'll go and have a peek through the thing. You got double screens at the back for the passengers. You've got this center console. It contains a fridge. There's a screen there, and the seats are so comfortable. It's unbelievable. Then in the front, you got the main display in the middle for like your navigation stuff. The passenger has another screen here. You've got super comfortable headrests and seating. You got speakers in the headrests, and then round here in the driver's side, you have another screen behind the wheel, and also a heads-up display. That's for obviously all your most critical information. And then we have, well, we've got the U8. So the U8 is the one that can do the tank turn, and that's a nice big car too. I actually test drove this at BYD's headquarters. Oh, look at the front of that, look at the lights, it's amazing, isn't it? They love to do this kind of design. They have some awesome vehicles on there, really, really nice. So a quick look in the back. It's again very luxurious, very spacious. Right, okay, that's Yangwang done. Let's go and have a look at Denza. Now, how do we get out? Oh, the exit's over here. We have to go in and out in a certain direction, it looks like. Oh, I can't get out that way. Oh, maybe I can. Let's see if he'll let me out. May I exit here? Oh, it's just here. Thank you. So yeah, let's carry on around. So, before we go to Denza, let's check out the GAC Toyota, because as I said, they have a nice car on the GAC Toyota stand, which is really pretty cool. Oops, sorry, right on the floor there. And it's the Borgia 7, and it really is a nice car. I'm just going to put you down a second because I need to sort out my backpack. So just bear with me a moment while I do that, and then we'll go and have a look at the Borgia 7. Oh, I got backache at the moment. So there's something falling out my backpack which I need to tuck back in. I'm walking around with quite a lot of kit here to do this live stream, but that's okay. Right, let's get back up. I got my iPad in my other hand, trying to look at the comments, but I don't have a very good connection at the moment, so I can't see. Right, so this is the Borgia 7, which I really think is quite stylish. I think it's really quite nice. It's very smart indeed. So this is a joint venture between GAC and Toyota. As I said before, a lot of the pure Japanese brands are having a bit of a struggle in the Chinese market. So I think joint ventures like this will be pretty good. This is inside. You can't actually get into this car. I have a video on Douyin that will be all about this car. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, sorry. I get out of the way. And then we have the smaller one here, which is kind of like a sporty SUV. And this is the Borgia 3X, which is also pretty cool. I've lost the comment stream at the moment. Hopefully I'll get it back in a minute. We got 126 people in watching. So if you're considering, tell your friends, hit that subscribe button or hit that like button. It's been live for about an hour. Right, we're going to Denza now. Denza have some lovely vehicles again, pretty high end, but very, very nice. So this is the N9. This is really quite nice vehicle. I was, as I say, check out my BYD video, and you'll see a lot more in that. So that's the N9. Again, a pretty nice vehicle. Just quickly see the cockpit there. Just 1 second. It's just a cockpit. Very stylish, very similar to other BYD models. Thank you. And then here we have the Z9 GT in a Wukong style. That is really pretty cool. That is really cool, done all up Black Myth Wukong. You'd turn a few heads driving around London in that, I would imagine. Wow. Another Z9. This is the D9. This is more of a kind of corporate vehicle. If you get collected from the airport or taken to a train station by a company, they will normally have this kind of vehicle. Here, what do we have? Well, this is the D9 again. And then we have the Z9 GT. Again, I've drove this at BYD's headquarters. This is a really fast car, really good. Excellent to drive, fast, responsive, comfortable, absolutely lovely. That's a car I would actually consider buying as well. That's some good technology, really sporty, nice car. Okay, what else have we got? I'm not going to go down there. Let's head to, I don't know, we need to head to another hall, don't we now? Maybe 4? We're going to find hall 4. Let me see if I can just put my iPad back in my bag for a little bit, and then we'll walk and try and find hall 4. I'll just let you have a look at this Toyota while I'm putting something back in my backpack. My back's aching a little bit now carrying all this. It's quite heavy, but that's okay. So sorry about that. I'm disrupting the view, and yeah, okay, so I got all that back in my backpack. Let's try and head towards maybe hall 4. I'm not sure what this brand is here. I've not seen this before, but they have some very sort of retro style cars there. I'm not really sure what that is. Right, let's see if I can get my phone and bring up YouTube on there to see someone comments. Right, so let's head to another hall. I don't want 7.1. I want halls like, I want 4 now. So we need to try and find hall 4. So it might be a bit of a walk to hall 4, but stay with me, and we will see if we can find it. Okay, let's just try and see where we go in here. 你好，是户啊，
是的，走到底右转。
啊，谢谢你。Okay, so yeah, I've asked the guy. It might be a bit of a walk. He's telling me hall 4 is this way, so we're going down there. A big fan from China. Yeah, you Xingtan. So on the first 3 days, you do need an invitation to get in, and it's not that easy to get. However, after day 3, I think day 4, for the next sort of 3, 4, 5 days, you can register online or in an app, and it's the public day, so you can get in without a big problem then. But the first 2 days are press, and then the second day is a trade day, and then you will need a special pass if you come on the press or the trade days. But once they're out the way, then you can just book a ticket online and come here, and away you go. Right, so we're heading to hall 3 and 4, and we're going to go see what's down there. And so it's this way by the looks of it. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we'll start with 4, and then we'll work our way down to 3. Yeah, on the public days you just need a ticket, and I think the tickets are fairly easy to get if you go to the official website, or there might be an app. So just check out, and you can get a ticket on the public day. Right, so I'm trying to find hall 3 at the moment. I've lost the signs at the minute, but I think I've got to keep going round this way. Ah, yeah, I can see the sign now. I've picked it up again. So it's down in this direction, halls 3 and 4. Oh, there's a Starbucks coffee here. I could do with a coffee, but I don't have enough hands, unfortunately. I've got my phone in one hand, and I've got my camera in the other hand, and I've got a huge amount of, you see, I've got all this kit that I'm carrying around to do this live stream. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get a coffee till the stream is finished, but we're heading down to hall 3 and 4. Oh, hi Tony. You have comfortable footwear? I do have comfortable footwear, and that's really a must. It really is. It's you come to these places, you literally walk miles and miles, so it's very important to have comfortable footwear indeed. So there's a Starbucks there, and then just down here I can see a Tim Hortons. But yeah, we're heading towards hall 4 right now. We'll be there soon. I can just see the signs, but I could murder a cup of coffee. Yeah, Tony is a fellow Brit. He is indeed, living down there in Guangdong in Zhaoqing. He was up at the Canton Fair a couple of days ago with myself. I'll be back at Canton Fair on the 1st. I've got a project up in Ningde in May. So there's a Tim Hortons. I'll probably check in there later to get a bite to eat. I've even got a Costa coffee here. Okay, so hall 3 is this way. I'm sorry about the sort of downtime that you're not seeing cars in between, walking between halls, but this is just a huge place, you know. It's a massive place, so it takes you a little while to walk between the halls, but we will be there very, very shortly. We'll do 3 and 4 next, I think. Ah, yeah, this is I think this is hall 3 here. Let me just double check. I hope it is. No. It is, yes, this is hall 3. So the first brand I'm seeing as we just enter hall 3 is Rower. Now Rower is an interesting one. Rower was the UK brand Rover, and when Rover went bust, Shanghai company bought all the machinery and all the lines, and they moved it all to here. Shanghai SAIC, I think it was, and they moved it all to here. But personally, I don't think they've done that much with it, really. I mean, I get in sometimes a DD here and it's a rower, and I'm not really impressed. However, the other brand that they bought from the UK, which is MG, they're doing some kind of cool things with that. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. But yeah, these are rower. Even the badge is quite similar to what it used to be. Look, yeah, these cars are nothing to write home about. I'm not going to bother going on there. They're very mediocre. However, MG, actually MG is one of the best-selling EVs in England, and that's because a lot of people still think that brand is a British brand. And this looks like it's a fairly new vehicle here. I just walked behind this guy's camera because he's doing some sort of stream. So this looks like it might be a concept, and it's called the Cyber X. Oh, that's the first time I've seen that one. It must be newly shown at this auto show. Yeah, that's the Cyber X. And other ones we have over here, we have the MG5. I think this is the one I've seen in the UK actually. I think this is on sale, but it was about £40,000 plus in the UK. I don't know how much it is here, but I know for sure it won't be that much here. Have a quick look inside the cockpit. Obviously they've kept the MG branding, which is really important. We'll all remember that if you're from England, the MG branding. The equipment, my equipment weighs, I've got a backpack that's about 3 kilos, and my live streaming equipment's about another maybe 1 kilo, so altogether it's pretty heavy when you're carrying it for a long time. It doesn't sound that heavy, but when you're carrying it for a long time. Oh, this is the MG7. This is in kind of like a racing green, which is pretty nice. And just have a look at the cockpit in that. Oh, we got another live streaming girl here doing her stuff. So yeah, the cockpits are not as advanced as some of the newer EVs in China, but it's still quite nice. I actually quite like some of these MG models. And they had a really sporty one here with gull-wing doors last year. Oh, it could be this one. Yeah, it's this one here, which is the this is the Cybster. Again, another nice car. Unfortunately, you don't see many of these type of cars in China. You don't see many open-top cars in China, but they've kind of done I think they've done a nice job of the driving there, the way it surrounds you with those information screens, and you've got this sort of center console. Let me just walk around this side and we can get a closer look. Yeah, they've got this kind of curve around you sort of screen display, which is quite nice. A black version of it over here. But I think in certain European markets they could do very well with this. I could imagine this doing quite well in the UK if it was available in the UK at a reasonable price. I suspect though that it won't be that reasonable price. Yeah, it's quite nice inside. So that is MG. A slightly different version here with what looks like some sort of carbon fibre front on it. I kind of like this MG7. I think it's a nice shape. It's pretty smart. Yeah, very nice. What else do we have? Let me see. In here we have Audi. I don't think I'm going to do Audi and Volkswagen. Not really so bothered about them. They're struggling somewhat in the Chinese market. AIOS, I don't know. Oh, iOS. I'm not quite sure about that. Oh, this is a very girlified car here. for sure. Wow. Oh, so MG's a cheap EV in the UK. I mean, you know, UK prices seem very expensive compared to what I pay in China. I know this brand, but I can't remember the name. But again, you know, another Chinese company with another stylish car. It's hard to sort of not like a lot of these Chinese cars. They are really, really nice. You know, they've come such a long way in such a short space of time. You know, just 5-7 years ago, you would look at Chinese cars and think, nah, wouldn't buy a Chinese car. Now, I think, why wouldn't you buy a Chinese car? Because they are super, super nice. You got Cadillac here. Not really going to bother with Cadillac. Again, I mean, just look, their designs look, to me, their designs are really somewhat dated, to be fair. You know, and you look inside the cockpits, and they're just not at the level of Chinese cars. Look, you know, I mean, look at that. It's just so dated compared to a lot of the Chinese EVs nowadays. It's literally like a car that looks about 10 years old compared to Chinese EVs. So yeah, I mean, Cadillac was a massive selling brand in China till a few years ago. Now they're really, really starting to struggle. General Motors in general here are starting to struggle. You know, it's just not happening. In fact, pretty much all the Western brands are losing market share rapidly here. The only brand that's kind of holding up better than all the others is Mercedes-Benz, and that's because it's sort of it's an aspirational brand as opposed to anything else. Again, their technology is not amazing. Buick, again, another GM brand, not doing so well in China anymore. Right, this is Wuling. Now, Wuling are very, very famous for very, very small cars. And in fact, about 2 or 3 years ago, I went to their factory and I made a video in Wuling. And they made a very little car, and they continue, but they've actually expanded into sort of bigger vehicles now. I mean, these are very small, but they're kind of cute. Hi, they're kind of cute. Can I just have a look in there before you get in? Oh, you're getting in, it's no problem. Oh, it's nice, huh?
Nice.
You like it?
Funny car.
You see one?
I see. It's a mini and cute car.
Ah, yeah, it's quite a nice. The price is very low. Oh, it's got a charge in here, yeah. So yeah, the Wulings are nice, but as I say, they've branched out into some bigger cars. Oh, kind of look at this, it's wrapped in fur. That's interesting. Very cute girly, and you got a cute girly posing in front of it here. This is a really tiny one here, look. Now, if you're from the UK, this colour will remind you of something, because this is a colour I know as disabled blue, and it was because in the UK they used to manufacture these cars that were for disabled people. They were 3-wheelers, and they were all that kind of blue colour. So a lot of, if you're from the UK, you will know all about that. So yeah, Wuling have branched out into these bigger cars. However, I don't get the sense they are doing that well with them. I mean, the competition is really, really fierce here in China. And Wuling are more well known for the cars. Actually, I went to the city where the Wuling factory was, and literally the whole city is full of small Wuling vehicles. But yeah, I do see a few about, but not many. Now this is kind of interesting. This reminds me of the sort of Japanese style vehicles. Very small, very boxy. Let's just have a look inside there. Oh, it's kind of retro. I think with this leather, less is more, but I think they've just gone a bit too much there. I'm not liking the interior of that at all, but the car from the outside looks kind of cool. Got this sort of sliding door on here, and they're obviously pitching it as a little wagon to go, you know, camping in. But I don't think I fancy driving a long way in that. It doesn't look the most comfortable of interiors, I've got to say, and I think the interior is a bit awful. It's really not doing it for me. Not such a cool interior at all. Anyway, let's continue. So this next one is a company called Maxus. Now, I don't really know much about these. I have seen them before, but I don't know a lot about them. Oh, they've got an RV camper van. They've got some various other vehicles. Nothing to write home about, I don't think. Yeah, it does look a bit like a toy. They got a couple of pickup trucks here. And they got another RV, kind of more of a rugged off-road style RV here. Because RVs is something that is gaining traction in China. More and more people are, you know, thinking of doing that for holidays or even as a lifestyle. Big pickup truck here, bit boxy, but looks okay. As I say, this is not an in-depth car channel. If you want an in-depth car channel, go to some of the motoring channels where they give you all the specs and everything about the vehicle. This is more of a, let's have a look around and see what there is. Again, another car done in a very cutesy girly style there. But I'm going to head now to hall 4, I think I'm heading to. So this is 3. I'm going to head to 4. Again, you can see the Buicks here. Really don't excite me anymore. Not at all. There's just way better Chinese cars for sure. There really is. Yeah, I think General Motors have had their day. Audi are struggling a little bit here in China. Sales falling a lot, but they've kind of launched another brand called Audi, and that's just for the Chinese market. So, okay, let's go over to 4. So I was in 4 yesterday, doing a project for Chang'an. So we can have a look around Chang'an's site. Chang'an have the Avatar brand, which is a joint venture with Huawei and the battery company CATL. And I actually really like the new Avatar 06. It's a really, really nice car. I'm very impressed with it. I do apologise if it's too fast. I'm sorry. I will try and slow down a bit, but it's such a huge show. I still have another 3 or 4 halls to get around, but I will try and move the camera a little bit slower when we get to the vehicles. We're now heading to hall 4, and let's go check out hall 4. Okay, so we have Cherry here. Cherry have some reasonably nice vehicles. There's nothing to get mega excited about, but they're okay. Smart are a brand that I quite like. This was bought by Geely, and they have some, I think they're small cars, but I think they're very stylish. I actually quite like them. They have nice exteriors, quite nice interiors. Yeah, I quite like them. It's a bit plasticky, but it's not too bad. But I do like them. They got quite a funky one here, look. Oh, some designer's put his mark on that one. This is obviously a sort of sporty model here, but also looks pretty cool. There's a presenter doing his thing there. Young lady standing at the back here. Yeah, I quite like Smart. They're pretty nice. Not too bad at all. And then you have, I don't know how many different models there are, 2 or 3 different models, but yeah, as I say, I do quite like them. They're not too bad at all. That's the Smart 1. This is a model standing there by it. And over here we have the Avatar brand and Deepal. Oh no, Avatar, I think this one is just Avatar. Oh, it could be Deepal. No, I think it's just Avatar maybe. But yeah, Avatars are really, really nice, and I'm really liking this 06. I would easily buy one of these. I think it's very, very nice. I think the styling is lovely. It's got loads of technology. I just love the way you've got this, you don't have mirrors, you have cameras, and you've got these little screens that are just here at each corner of the dash, and that's what your view is from those cameras. And I like the way you've got this slick, slim sort of information dashboard all across the top, and then you've got this main screen in the middle, dual wireless chargers there, cup holders. But yeah, I do like this car. Of course, all cars now, new cars in China, have electronic doors, so you just press the button and the door closes. Really nice, and I kind of like in this like salmon pink colour. That's really nice. It's a very nice colour indeed. I'm just going to go around this side. It's really difficult on the press day because you're always getting in the way of people shooting with cameras, but this has Huawei's latest ADS technology. As I say, this brand is a joint venture between Chang'an and Huawei and the CATL, who provide the battery technology. And what's really interesting about this, even the top of the range model is less than 300,000 RMB, and I really, really like it. When I think I decide to swap my Auto M5, I would really consider that 06. It's not too big, it's got a lot of technology, it's quite sporty, really like it. And then this is the Avatar 12. This is the much higher price version. It's still got the same kind of slim screen across the dashboard for all the information, which is pretty cool. This is a special edition, the Royal Edition. Yeah, I do like Avatar. They're very, very nice indeed. They have a lot of technology, and I think it's a great combination between a car manufacturer, a technology company, Huawei, and a company who are at the leading edge of battery technology, which is CATL. You've got Mercedes AMG over here. These are fantastic cars. This is like a kind of racing heritage. However, they're extremely expensive here in China. As I said before, Mercedes tend to be the brand that is holding up better than most of the premium brands in China. But these are very, very nice. I'm not sure what the cockpit is like. The cockpit is not that up to date really compared to a lot of the Chinese EVs, but they are nice. I would happily own a Mercedes AMG for sure. Just have a quick look at the cockpit here. Yeah, they're not the most up-to-date cockpits really, but they're not too bad. But you don't buy an AMG for the cockpit, you buy it for the power and the speed. And oh, look at this GT63, that's pretty nice as well. Really nice. Okay, let's find Chang'an and got Mercedes have got quite a lot on their AMG booth. Quite a lot indeed. Oh really? Oh, thanks for letting me know about that, Trevor. So yeah, Huawei does have ADS4. The guy told me it'll be rolling out to vehicles in June. That's vehicles that can accept that don't need a hardware upgrade, but I do know that for older vehicles, Huawei have some hardware upgrades that they're considering doing to older vehicles if you want to update. Interesting that BBC is showing it. I'm sure they will have a negative angle on it as they usually do. But what we got here, this looks like a tank actually. Oh no, this is the Haval. It's not a tank, it's the Haval, the G318 according to the plate. This is the Deepal SO9, and the SO7 is actually coming to Europe this summer, including the UK actually. I saw some UK ones coming off the production line. Just have a quick look in the interior there. Dual screens as is pretty standard in a lot of higher end cars. Very comfortable seats in the back, as you can see. The guy's got the foot rest, the leg rest. It looks like he's very comfortable. Sway Jala. Very, very nice. But yeah, oh, they've got a humanoid robot over here. You will be seeing a Chang'an video on my channel later this week or around the weekend. I have a BYD one releasing tonight. This is one of a Chang'an developed humanoid robot by the looks of it. What else do we got? Oh, here's one of their pickup trucks. Obviously, as I said before, pickup trucks are not a seller in the Chinese market. I'd see very, very few. I don't even recall ever seeing one, to be fair, but in other Southeast Asian markets, in the US, sadly the US can't get them because of the tariffs, but that's another story. And what else do we have? What's this one here? Oh, this is the Q07. Also looks quite a nice car. Actually reminds me of the Ito M9 a little bit. And I think this also has Huawei's technology by Etol. Hello again.
Hello again.
I'm just doing a live stream today.
Oh, thank you.
No, we're just on YouTube.
Oh.
I've got to go because I have to keep walking. Take care. There's a guy who gave me. Yeah, please send my wife, add my wife WeChat, and I'll come and.
Yeah, we're gonna arrange a flight demo for
That'd
you.
be great.
Just like speed like actual speed.
That'd be fantastic.
In Shenzhen, But now you can like go to Guangzhou.
No problem. No problem. That'd be great.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Please add my wife's WeChat from the card.
Okay, sure.
Lovely. Cheers.
Meet you in Guangzhou.
So, oh, what do we have here? iCar design, born to play. Oh, these are interesting. I've not seen these before, I don't think. They're kind of like an off-roady utility vehicle. They're quite small, a bit basic, but yeah, they're all right. Plenty of room in the back by the looks of it. You can put that. Oh look, the seats fold absolutely flat. That's useful. It's always good when the seats lie flat. You get quite a bit in the back of there with those seats down. Not bad. First time I've seen these. But yeah, they're not too bad at all, are they? Oh, starting to get a bit of backache now. Exceed and not a brand I'm that familiar with. I actually think, oh, J-Tour may come kind of off-roady kind of cars. So let's try and find our way to halls 1 and 2. I actually think there will be a lot of consolidation in the car market in China. Right now there's just too many brands. You have a few that are doing really well, and you have a lot that are struggling, losing money, because I just think there's just too much choice. And this is a problem now. If you're considering to purchase a car in China, you really struggle to know what to go for, because there's just so much choice. You know, you got a budget of around 300,000, say 250 to 350,000 euros. There is so much choice, so much choice. It will be really hard to know what to do. Let's find halls 1 and 2. Which way are halls 1 and 2? I don't know. Maybe this way, but I'm not sure. I need to find some signs. I don't want to walk too far down there if it's the wrong way. 3, 4. Where 1 and 2. Let's walk this way, I think, and then it might be a right turn. So let's go and have a look. So we keep going down here a little bit. How long have we been live for now, I wonder? Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours? It's an hour and a half. It gets very tiring that, oh yeah, hall 1 and 2 are this way, so let's go check out hall 1 and 2 and see what's down there. Oh, is there a lot of lag, is there? I do apologise that there's lag. I have a streaming device, but I'm in an area where there's a lot of underground, a lot of steel, so I hope we can get better as we progress, but we'll see. It's always challenging inside very large. So 2.1, let's go have a look at 2.1. We've already been in this. This is all 3. We've got MG and SAIC. We're heading to 2.1. which is a hall we haven't yet been in. So let's go check it out. Which way is it? 2.1. That's hall 2. Oh, I did say I've lost it now. Maybe over here. Possibly. Oh yeah, it's all 2. Let's head over and see if we can see what's there. Time for you to get to a Segway. Yeah, that would be very useful here actually, or an e-scooter, because I must have walked about 20 kilometers already this morning. It's just nuts really, the amount of walking you have to do at these places. They're so big. Canton Fair's the same. They're just huge places. Well, what do we have here in Hall 2? I wonder. Let's discover. Oh, it's not so busy in this hall. Maybe there's not. Maybe it's not that interesting. I don't know. Let's have a look. Don't recognise this company here. It doesn't look like it's actually car companies. Maybe it's service type of enterprises or something different. I'm not really sure. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, this is not cars in here, I don't think. Oh, we've got a humanoid robot here going on. Maybe this is automotive technology. We've got this little humanoid robot just standing still. But yeah, there's actually not a lot going on in here really. Oh, no, this is the entrance, isn't it? This is the entrance. So let's go over and have a look in Hall 1. Oh, this is like the bit where you walk in because CMG have their media thing there. Any food? Yeah, there are food stores. I walked past them about 20 minutes, half an hour ago. You got Starbucks, you got Tim Hortons, there's a pizza place and various other food places here. And then there's a lot of like vending machines that vend drinks and things like that and snacks. But I seem to be lost. Hall 1.1. I think I'm in the wrong place actually. Let me see. I'm going to need to get out my map, I think, because I'm not sure where I am at the minute. I'm completely lost. Yeah, I do really need coffee. I could absolutely murder a coffee right now. Let me get back across to here. I've gone wrong somewhere. This is not where I thought I should be. This is a huge centre, as you can see. Let's get back to somewhere where I've got cars in, because this is not very useful here, really, is it? Sorry about this, guys, but I kind of got a bit lost. Let me get back to where we should be, and I'll try and find out where we are. I think over here. This is where you come in. I'm confused now. I've got completely lost. This is the entrance, the other side of the entrance. So let me get back into here and I'll try and get my bearings again because I'm completely lost at the moment, which ain't good. I've got backache from my backpack and my feet are starting to ache even though I've got some training shoes on, sort of running shoes which are better than normal shoes. I feel sorry for the models here who have to wear high heels all day. I mean, man, that must be very, very difficult. Okay, so I'm back into the main entrance area. This is where you come in, and then this is where you go to the halls here. So I've gone completely wrong somewhere. I don't know how I've managed to do that, but I've definitely made a mistake in my navigation somewhere along the line. But we still have about 122 people in the stream, which is great. I appreciate you guys for staying here. There's a big motorbike there. There's some police kind of vehicles here, look, on display and stuff. So let's go. I really need a coffee. I might have to find a store where I can grab a coffee because I'm really desperate for a coffee. I've been talking for about an hour and 45 minutes without a drink. Let's see what's up here. There's right in front of me, there's a big advertisement for Huawei's ADAS4. Yeah, Tony, yeah, absolutely. But it's such a big place, you know, you take a wrong turn, you end up walking about 1 kilometre to get back to where you should be. It's just monstrous place, absolutely monstrous. I go up to hall 6 because I just want to say hello to my friend Zika, if he's still around. I hope he is. I did Zika earlier, but I'd like to go back there again. He's in 6.1, but I might have to sit down for 5 minutes and get a coffee because I'm absolutely parched. That's a very English saying, isn't it? Parched. You don't hear people say they're parched in many other parts of the world. Right, I'm going to go for the nearest one, which is this Costa here. Let's order one here. 你好，热拿铁，大包，大杯，中杯，对。
吃的有需要吗？三明治、蛋糕。
杨梅奶，好不好？杨梅奶。
燕麦奶。
对。
就是要燕麦拿铁，对吗？
对。
好。热燕麦拿铁。
对。
然后这边小是加9元，可以换。
不用，谢谢。
41块。
好。So that's got me a coffee ordered, and thank you. I'm just going to have a little sit down here for about 2 minutes while they're getting it ready. Oops. While they're getting it ready. But this is a massive exhibition. I spent all day here yesterday walking around and doing a project for Chang'an, and today I don't have a project, so I came here just to do a live stream for you guys, and it'll be nice to have a coffee. And then I'm going to go back to hall 6. I know we probably haven't seen all the brands, but I'm getting a bit tired now. My legs are tired, my feet are tired. My back's aching a bit because my backpack's a bit heavy. But I'll go back to hall 6. We'll have a quick run around hall 6, and then I'll probably wrap up the stream. I'll say hello to my friend on the Zeekr stand. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do try to speak a little bit of Chinese, Trevor. I'm not very good. But I do try. Sometimes people have a little difficulty understanding me. Like I was trying to ask there for a oat milk latte, which is yan mei nai natia, and she couldn't quite understand. So maybe I hadn't got the tones quite right. But yeah, it's I do give it a go. Okay, so here we go. My coffee's ready, and I'm just going to grab that. So I won't be able to see the comments for I won't be able to see the comments for a short while because I'm going to put my phone in my pocket while I drink some of my coffee, and we'll head towards hall 6 to the Zeekr stand. I actually did the Zeekr stand right at the very start, but my friend, as I said earlier, on the press days you need a special ticket to get in, and they're not that easy to get. But my friend at Zeekr, Paul, who's in marketing at Zeekr, managed to get me one. Unfortunately, my wife Vicky was not able to come today, else she would be carrying the camera or the backpack, so I wouldn't have as much to carry. But she was not able to get a pass for today. She came in yesterday and she was doing all the camera work when I did my BYD video. I think my BYD video goes up at, I think it's about 6 p.m. This evening. And that's a closer look at all BYD's new models from all of their 4 brands: Fangchang Bao, Denza, BYD and Yangwang. So keep an eye out for that as we head. This is an interesting store here. This is a store called Deco's, and it's kind of like a Chinese McDonald's. They sell very similar products to McDonald's: burgers, fries, chicken, etc., etc. But it's a Chinese brand. It's not too bad. When I first came to China, I wasn't very keen on it. The quality was not that good, but they've upped their quality level, and it's not too bad now. So cheers, guys. It's a really, really nice to get that Costa coffee down me. Right, let's see where we are for hall 6. I need to get into 6. This way. Muscat coffee over there. So there are places to get eating and drinking. They're not amazing. There's the advertisement for Huawei ADS4, which the guy told me will be rolling out sometime in June, but I don't know whether I'm going to get that because I don't know whether the hardware in my car is sufficiently able to cope with it, but I'll find out. And but I did talk to the engineer at Huawei, and he was suggesting that they will have some hardware upgrades for older vehicles so they can take advantage of the latest ADS. I still think Huawei's ADS is the best in China. I tried out Neo's a couple of weeks ago, and it was really good on the highway, I must say, Neo's, but I didn't find it that good in the city. We were in the city of where were we? Shanghai, and I didn't find it perform very good there at all. I was somewhat disappointed, but the other one that I tried that I was quite impressed with was Zeekr's. I test drove the GT7 or the 007 GT, and I was really impressed with that. It was really good. So I'm on my way back into hall 6. So Huawei are here because they have they develop not only the assisted driving technology, but they also have a lot of charging technology, and they've got a 2,400 amp charger on display here today. Oh, something really interesting information I got from Chang'an yesterday is that in 2027 they will start mass production of solid state batteries, and those solid state batteries will have a capacity of 400 watt hours per kilogram, and that is significantly more than what we have today. So that'll be a bit of a game changer in the EV industry for sure. So here we have Mazda, and if you've been watching the stream from the start, you'll have already seen some of this. We've got Huawei over here. I mean, Huawei are a big player in the Chinese market. They're probably by far the largest tech company. They're the ones who are spearheading the China's push back against the American semiconductor sanctions. This is Lynk & Co. Lynk & Co is a very sporty brand. They have a Lynk & Co. 01, which I feel is quite like a BMW 3 Series. Yeah, that's a nice car, the Z. So we just go up to so all these brands are owned by Geely. They own Lotus, they own Volvo, Polestar, Lynk & Co, Zeekr, Smart. They have like 6 or 7 brands, and they're a big player, and they're really starting to get it together now with their technology. They have their own assisted driving, which is really good. So yeah, this is Zeekr. Again, a second look. This is the 007 GT, which I was test driving the other day. This is a nice car. This is another car that'd be on my list. I actually have a video on my channel all about my test drive of this. It's a car, after the test drive, I really didn't want to give back. It's lovely. Zeekr call it a shooting wagon, and I really think this one will probably be heading on its way towards Europe. And I think if it's priced right, it will actually sell quite well in Europe. And one of my favourite cars here is the Zeekr 001, which I absolutely love. The Zeekr 001's an amazing vehicle. There's actually one guy in my parking lot that has an 001, and I see it every time I park my Auto, and kind of really like it. This is the Zeekr X, which is also another nice little car. They're very sporty. It's quite smart indeed. I do like Zeekr's cars. Actually, Zeekr use a lot of the they took over a Swedish company, Volvo, and they used a lot of their sort of safety features. Volvo was always known as the most safe car on the road. Now this is the 009, and this is the special edition. This has gold in. It has 3 grams of gold around the car, including in the emblem on the front. There's actually real gold in that emblem. And then just over here, this will be the next release. This will be the 9X, and I was lucky to get a preview of this at a recent Zeekr event, but unfortunately you're not able to take cameras or phones in, so I couldn't do anything. But this is really nice. It's very kind of Range Rover. I suspect it will probably be about 900,000 RMB, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. I don't know for sure, but yeah, I really like this vehicle. And this is the 9. This is very luxury kind of car, really quite nice. The one with the gold, it's called the Grand Collector's Edition, but these are very size. These are kind of cars you have and don't drive yourself. So when somebody picks you up from the airport in China, they will probably transport you around in one of these. One here. Right, I'm going to go and have a sit down. This is another 009. Oh, they have a van here. I didn't know that, and a truck. Oh, I didn't know they did vans and trucks. but they do. Right, I'm going to go and have a bit of a sit down. I am very, very tired. I've walked around and talked for about 2 hours. So I'm just going to put my coffee down here on the floor. And okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I was hoping to go for a little bit longer, but I've been going almost 2 hours. And I'm starting to feel a bit tired now. My throat's getting a bit dry. Even though I've had a coffee, I need to have a sit down, a bit of a rest. But thank you so much for everybody who tuned in. It was absolutely great. And I'll catch you on the next one. Hang on, I've just got to get my my tablet out of my bag to actually end the stream, because I can't do that on my phone for some reason, but it won't take me very long. Oh, let's do that, and we can bid farewell. But thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It was a pleasure to show you around. Maybe I didn't get to see every brand that everybody wanted to see, but you know, there's only so much you can do. But as always, for now, take care. Oh.